Morning and welcome to Fran's Crafts. Back with you today to share with you how I've made this card with the trees and the aeroplane. Sorry if I've been a little bit quiet. Last couple of weeks the kids have been on Easter holidays, so they've gone back to school yesterday, so it gives me a good chance to get crafting again. So let's get started. So for this card, I have used Lovely as a Tree stamp set that's in the catalogue at the moment, and I'm also using from the celebration that has just finished. I'm using Sky's the Limit. I'm also using Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz and Soft Sky. So I've taken a piece of cucumber crush card. It's just an A4 that's scored in the centre and folded over, and then I've cut a piece of Whisper White to mat onto the front. So as you can see on this card, I've got the hills there. So what I did to create that was I took a piece of Whisper White and just cut it into a hill shape, and then I popped it on the card like that, and then I just took a sponge and I've inked onto the card, and that you can play around with how dark you want it then as well. So I'm just going to start in here. It's best to put it on a scrap piece of card underneath it as well, and then you're not getting ink all over your mat. So I'm just going to take the ink, and I'm just doing it in a circular motion. Okay, around. So this one's a little bit darker in places, so just go over the top again, like so, and take that away. So you have like that, and then I turned around this mat so that I could then just add another bit of a layer onto the hills. I just want this a little bit lighter, so I won't put quite as much ink on my sponge so that it's a lighter layer like that. I think you can see the two. So then I want to do the sky. So I've taken my Soft Sky ink, and all you need to do for the sky is just make sure that you have this covered over. Where am I going? I'm going to pop that there so it's just above, and again just come in with as much or as little ink as you want to on this one, because you're creating the sky as well. It's you have white spots, it doesn't matter because it makes it a little bit cloudy. There we go. Just going to gently fill those bits in. so. There we are. And there we have our scene ready for stamping on. So let's pop those to one side. Okay, for the trees I've taken a slightly darker colour. I'm using Old Olive. Just makes the trees stand out a little bit more. So for this card I used the large tree here and then just the line of trees further up. So I'll do the same on this one. So I'm just going to take the large tree, make sure it's all inked up. Just going to stamp it to there, and I'll just do the second one as well. So just pop that one like so. That's it. So already you're creating a bit of a focus onto the card. So then I'm just going to take my set there. I'm just going to ink those up. Set. I just want to line up about here. Doesn't matter if you go off the side of the page with this one. That's why it's handy to have a piece of card underneath. So pop them back there. So there we go. So then you have your line of trees. When you're lining them up onto your card, it's also good to sort of remember where you want to, if you're putting something in the sky, that to make sure you leave room for placing that. Okay, so that's those. So all left to do now is to stamp the aeroplane, and for this one I'm going to use the sentiment of the sky's the limit. I used happy birthday on the other one. So I'm just going to stamp up my sentiment, sorry, ink up my sentiment. There we go, and I'm going to pop it in the bottom right corner. Get my words right today, even. I was up part of last night with my eldest son who has autism. He decided that he didn't really want to sleep last night, so hence me maybe sounding a little bit garbled at times because I'm tired, but there we are. So crafting's good, helps relieve all the stress, so that's why I like to share it with everybody. Okay, so we've done, back to this, we've done the trees, we've done the hills, the sky and sentiments. All we've got left now is to do our aeroplane. So I've inked that up, and I'm just going to line it up here like so. It's coming over the top of the trees. Just put that to one side, just take some ink off it. That's it. So that's the card finished really. So just going to get my base card again, and we will pop pop some glue on the back and stick it down. So I hope everybody had a good Easter and didn't eat too many Easter eggs. And you've managed to get some crafting done. I managed to get quite a few bits of cards done while I was sitting watching my son. Make sure he didn't get up to mischief. So it's a good time to sort of sit down at where I can see him and get on with a few things. So there we are, I've popped the glue on there. Just going to line it up so it's straight. Just give it a gentle press down. And there we have it, our card with the sky is the limit. So I hope you've enjoyed that today. The scene cards are not often ones that I've made before, so when I did this one the other day, I thought it came out quite well, so I thought I'd share with you on this one how I done it. So I hope you can join me again soon. Sorry if I've rambled a little bit, but hopefully next time I'll be a bit more wide awake. So I'll see you soon. Bye bye.